Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, V. This video is intended for an older audience, so if you are under the age of 18, this is not for you. So, I joined MommyNMeCrafts Spring Fling Flower Swap for this year, and what we had to do was create 12 flowers. She made it real simple. We had to create 12 flowers, and then we had to create something, and she left it to us crafters to decide what we wanted to do. And so to put the flowers inside of. And so I am going to share with you very quickly what I used to create this stuff, and then we will show you the pretty little thingies down here. I'm going to scoot that out of the way. So first things I used was this ZF Party water can mini album. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then I used the 3D cake from Scrap Diva Designs, the bottom one, to create a box from. And then flower centers. I believe I used some of these smaller ones from Created to Create. And then I think I used this one here. And that one's a Temu, I believe. Some of these I'm not going to remember where I got them from, so I do apologize. I used this fern leaf. These, I used a few of these, of the little heart-shaped leaf. I used this little one right here, and I think that one's an Ellie. Flower-wise, I used Scrap Diva's rose petal, and then I also used her oh my gosh, now I don't remember what that was called, her leaf from this one. And then I used this one here. I used this one here, and this was an Ellie one I got, but I used this one. I only used the centers to this pretty flower right here, these ones here. I use these ones over here. These ones on this side. And like I said, I'm not... One of them is that the memory box one? Or no, that would be it. No, sorry, that wasn't it. I used some of these ones here in the center. And then I used these ones here. And I do apologize for the glare. The other thing I used was my Coco and Reno, the little shovels. I used a birdhouse. I used the little squirrel, and that was a gift from somebody, and I don't remember who. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but I made it look like raindrops or water droplets. I used the butterfly, the smallest one. I used the bumblebees from this one. And if there's something you want to know where it came from, just, leave a comment down below, because honestly, at the moment, I don't know where everything came from. And I used this butterfly set right here. The other thing that I did was I used this oval, the larger one, for my nameplate, which, by the way, I noticed that I forgot to put on the back of my boxes. So now I've got to open them all up and do it again. That's okay. And then I'm going to share with you what flowers I did. So here are my boxes. This is how they will come packaged up to you. There's where I did the butterfly, and I just tied it off with some pink ribbon and stuff. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. I found a paper pack at, oh my goodness, Joann's. And let me grab it. Oh, I knew I wasn't ready. So the paper that I used, because it was double-sided, I used this hydrangea paper pack from Joann's. And So as I said, this is how it will come to you. And then, let me put that there. Now this one, I'll show you without the glare. I do not have the flowers in the little baggie because that's where they'll go, in the little baggies. But I wanted to share that with you. I did add a little millinery pin, and I hung a couple of charms. Now I did it this way so that you could take this off and use the charms for whatever you want it to. There is where I used the little Coco and Reno garden tools. The bumblebee, the little snail. I did use this little rubber stamp, Flowers in Bloom. And I should have hung it on here, but I glued it there first. So I just did a little tag there, and you can see where I did all of the flowers, the centers, different ones, the birdhouse. Oh, you know what I forgot to show? I did use a tulip die as well. And there's the word bloom is this old Sislets word bloom. And I used that up there. And then there's where I did the droplets of water. And there's some little seed beads in there to make it look like rain. So it's pouring. And they do stand up. I thought that was so cute. So the other thing that I did, now I didn't make a box for me and my friend. I just made us a little springtime ornament. And as I said, on the hydrangea side, I use this side. On all of the boxes and stuff, this is the back side of it. And I just put this on the back side of all of the boxes. But I thought that was real cute to put in my Easter tree. A little spring bloom. So let me share with you the flowers. Oops. So as for the flowers that I made in the swap, here is where I used this one. And let me grab that and I'll show you what I did. Oops. For that big purple one, was that the one that I used? Oh my goodness. It was this one here. So I used these 3 blooms and then the leaves for the pretty purple. And then I just stuck some stamens in there. For the pretty yellow, I believe that is this one. And I just did the smaller ones, the 3 smaller ones. And actually, I think I only used 2 of the smaller ones. So look how cute. And then that gold stamen came out so cute, so dimensional. And then for this one here, I used this flower here, the smaller ones. And then for this pretty purple one, I used this one here and the leaves. This one is very flat, but I like that. Now, again, we only had to make 12, and 4, 8, 12 right there, I could have stopped. And I had made more. I just couldn't decide, well, which one I wanted to add, so I just added them all. I was like, oh, well. And then this one here is the Scrap Diva design one. And it's a little dimensional as well. And then there's the little centers and the leaves. Not all of them have leaves, but so that is my little tray of yummy flowers for the swap. I hope that everybody enjoyed what I created. I hope the ladies that receive my little watering can container also enjoy it. And we'll talk with you all later. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye.